Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and I'm so excited to be back with the next installment for my same but different Christmas series for 2017. And today I decided to focus on cats. So these are the cats of Christmas. And I love cats, and I have a few stamps with cats in them. So what I did was basically go through all of my stamp sets and worked out which ones I thought would look good and which ones would work really well. Some of them are from Christmas themed products, but most of them aren't. And they're from all different companies. And of course, Penny Black had to sneak in there as well. But I wasn't being biased or anything, so I just stamped them all, and I couldn't decide on just 6, so today I'm actually making 7 cards, so you get like a bonus card today. I've stamped them out with some Onyx Black ink, and I'm going to be doing some Prismacolor pencil colouring. And what I like to do is actually lay down my colour first. So here I actually lay down 3 different colours on my cat before I even start to blend. So this is just my normal cardstock. I'm not using any special cardstock. This is just a nice white smooth one. And I didn't heat set the Onyx Black ink. It does work really well with Prismacolor pencils. I will have all the pencils that I've used today listed over at my blog. And basically I did the cats in 2 different shades. I have some that are the grey brown colour or the grey colour, and some that are sort of a almost like a tabby colour. So I won't show you all of the colouring today, but I do show quite a bit of it. So I have obviously had to speed this video up. Now I also did come back in and fussy cut all of these images out, and I didn't share that with you today because it took a little while to do, and I know you've seen me do it before. Alright, so I'm going to leave you with the colouring now, and I'll be back when all of that is done. Alright, so it's time to put my card together now. I've mostly got top fold cards here. I'm die cutting the word Merry, and I did add some double-sided tape behind my cardstock. It's red cardstock, and that piece of cardstock's actually cut the same size as the front of my top fold card, so I did cut the word out from behind where my panel's going to sit. I've added some nice glitter because this is the one where I've put the cat inside the snow globe, which kind of matched this paper. So all the paper that I'm using today is out of the one paper pad from My Mind's Eye, and it's called Comfort and Joy. I don't know off the top of my head if it's still available, but I think I got it last year. It's definitely not from this year's releases. And I really like the way this one turned out. I have trouble using those really busy patterns in the paper pads, and I thought this was a real fun way to use that one. So this is a more clean and simple design, this card here. It's the same paper pad. I've just covered the whole front of the card with the snowflake wood cardstock, and I've created a red speech bubble, and that's an old set. The sentiment comes from a Therese set with Wandering Awe, and I just thought it worked really well for a Pussycat Christmas sentiment. And I have popped that up, and that was a speech bubble from Alter New, and I did pop that up with some fun foam as well. I think I should put a mouse inside that card. This little kitten is from Inkadinkadoo, and I doubt that you can get it. It's really old set of stamps, so I did add some glitter to that, and then added this really sweet tinsel sentiment, and that is from the Dear Santa cat set from Avery Owl. I have used a wonky oval die from MFT, and what I love about this paper pad is that some of the cardstocks, like every other piece, has glitter on the cardstock, so it's really pretty. It already has shimmer, but I just thought this is a really busy card for me. I did come in and add some twine to some of the cards as well, just across the top, because I do like twine and glitter on Christmas cards. So this is a fairly plain and simple one. I just liked the jumper on this Poppy Stamps Pussycat, and this is from a set called Perfect Holidays, and I thought this paper worked really well with that. It's such a fun image. I do like this stamp set. Their critters are just so unique. Alright, my next card I've stamped. This is another large sentiment. These last two sentiments have come from a retired set from Hero Arts called Greetings for the Holiday. I figure if I use this set enough, they might re-release it. What do you reckon? And this has got a plaid sort of pattern, and with glitter, plaid and glitter. I know, it's awesome. And I added a little shimmer of glitter to the top of my sentiment as well. There's my little penny black cat, and that's from a set called Deck the Halls. So these are fairly clean and simple cards, although they are busy because the patterns are quite busy. And they all match because I've used the same pattern paper from the same paper pad. So I did add some smoke cardstock to the front of this card just to make it sort of look that grey-brown colour. Die cut another wonky oval and popped it up on some black fun foam, and then added another speech bubble. And this is probably my favourite card. This reminds me of my Burmese cat, but it's no longer with us, but she was so beautiful. She loved Christmas. Alright, my next sentiment, this is also white heat embossed on some black cardstock. This is my bonus card, and that's from the Poppy Stamps stamp set, and this cat was the one I couldn't not resist. This is Chubby Chum from Paper Smooches, and I've had this set forever, and it's still available. How cool is that? So that's all my cards today. I hope you've had as much fun as I have and are inspired to use cats on your Christmas cards. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.